What's going on, y'all? I'm Czar, and in this video I want to show you a new virtual instrument that has come from a collaboration between Sampleson and Plug-in Boutique, and that's Stage54. So this is a electric piano that's modeled after a rare 54-key electric piano from the 70s, and this features Sampleson's spectral modeling engine and Sampleson's infinite round robin technology. And a pretty nerdy but cool feature about this is that it has a daylight user interface. So, I mean, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning here in Nashville, and you see we've got a dark interface here. But I'll put a clip on the screen here of what the interface looks like during the daytime or as it changes. So, if I open this up in the morning, it will be light to reflect daylight. So, kind of cool there. So, let's check out the controls on this, and then I'll let you hear how this sounds, of course. So starting at the top of this unit interface, we got instrument, browse, settings, and more from. If we click more from, this is going to take us to Sampleson site and show you some more of their virtual instruments. But if you click on instrument, that's just the main page that we're on now. Browse is going to bring up your preset list, which I found this kind of funny. You've got search here, but then you go to factory and we've just got 8 presets. You can, of course, create your own and save your own presets, and it looks like this is going to be expandable because under bank here, we also have the option to add. Moving on from browse, this is also kind of funny to me. We hit settings and we literally have one setting, and that's going to change the UI size. All right, controls we have here, simple controls. We got drive, tremolo that you can turn on and off. You've got compression, tone, reverb, and phaser. Then you got your main volume control. And that's all the controls we have here. I feel this is really made to get up and running really quickly here with this. All right, so let's check this out. I will solo what I have here, and then I'll play it in the whole track here. But this is what I have with the Stage54. This is just some a chord progression that I played in to this track. All right, let's hear it in the track now. All right, so there's an example of how it sounded in the track. Let's go through some of these controls just so you can hear them individual here. So let's find, we've got an instance here. So this is going to be the drive. So even there with it all the way up, it doesn't get to be too much. And here's the tremolo. And compression. And tone. And reverb. And phaser. All right, so we get more of that phaser with the drive there. I mean, of course, all these controls work together. What I like about Stage54 here is we can turn everything to the max, and a lot of times still won't be too much on here like it would be with some virtual instruments. But I definitely think this is a virtual instrument that you can get up and running really quickly because it has few controls, and It also has very easy to understand controls as well. Normally I use the Waves E200, I think is electric piano, that it does have a lot of controls on there, and it can take some time to, really dial in a sound, where this, I feel like you can get to a sound pretty quickly because it has less controls. But there's a look at Stage 54, again, collaboration between Sampleson and Plug-in Boutique. The intro price for this is $29, so not bad at all. I have a link in the description if you want to check this out and learn more about it. And depending on when you're watching this, if you're watching this in the month of March, you can get Bitwig 8-track free with any purchase with Plug-in Boutique this month. All right, if you like this video, I appreciate a thumbs up. And if you want to continue to see more content from me, then you know what to do. All right, any questions, comments, let me know, and I'll catch y'all next time. I invite you to check out my podcast, the Faders Up Podcast, a podcast about pro audio and beyond. Season 3 is now underway, and in this season, we'll be doing a lot of topics requested by listeners. So if you have a topic you want to hear discussed on the podcast, email us, DM us, or join us in our Facebook group, Faders Up Podcast, and let us know. And if you haven't checked out the podcast yet, I have a link in the description that'll take you to the page.